Hello, everyone. We're here with Jake,
Hey, everyone.
performing a room check, a closing room check. Couple of things to note before we get started. When you first walk into a room, so the door is here behind me. When I first walk in, the furniture count is going to start with the furniture on your left. So this is bed 1, and then to my right is bed 2. If this were a triple or one of the few quads we have, you'd start with bed 1 on your left and then work your way around the room in a clockwise motion. So if there was a bed here, then it would be bed 1, bed 2, and then bed 3. Similarly with the walls, when you first walk in, the wall on your left is left wall, on your right is the right wall, in front of you is the front wall, and behind you running along with the door is the back wall. All right, now we're gonna get into the actual room check. Take it away, Jake.
All right. So first off, as we go in, as Skylar said, we can start on the left side and go in a circular motion. So we'll start with the armoire right here. So you're just obviously gonna, make sure it's here in the first place, and then just check to make sure there's no personal items. Check to make sure it's in good condition in general. I would start from the bottom drawer first to open up. So as you're opening, you're able to see if there's any personal items or trash left behind. As you can see, there's just this right here, just a piece of trash which can be, disregarded and tossed because it doesn't have any value and it's not really a personal item. So once you're done with this, I would just leave these open a little bit just so you know someone's been through in general. And then you just move on to the bed. So you're just kind of looking at the frame in general, looking at the wall, just checking to see if there's any damages anywhere on the wall or the frame. Once you're able to see that the mattress is in good condition and everything is here, you can just push the mattress upward and then just rest it like that. You can leave it like that, and then you're just looking underneath as well to make sure there's no personal items or excessive trash on the floor. From here, you just keep working into the circular motion. You can just visually inspect kind of these shelves real quick to make sure there's no personal items here, but then you're just moving on to the desk. Once again, looking to see if it's in good condition, starting from the bottom and going up on the drawers just to make sure there's nothing, no personal items here. As you can see, we just have a couple of flyers right here that can also just be discarded. So you don't really need to worry about that because there's no personal items in here. Once again, I just leave these open a little bit just so you know you've already been through. Take a look at the chair real quick, make sure it's in good condition, and just look into this as well to make sure that there's no personal items in here and that it operates correctly. Anything that you do find that is wrong, just make sure you note on the RCF form. The RCF form will guide you through as you go, but we're looking good so far. This is a good room. So the next thing you just want to take a look at are the dehumidifiers. Just note whether it's here or not. This one is here, so we're in good condition on this. So we can just keep moving on to this desk, which is also in good condition. You can take a look at the chair again real quick. And then just the same process as the last desk, just looking through for trash or personal items that were left behind and noting anything you find. Same process, leaving it open just a little bit so you can see. And you just continue on. So this is sticking a little bit. That's something you can note for our staff over the summer to address. But in general, you can just keep on moving. And now we are on to, as you're coming in, your right side of the room. So we're just taking a look at the bed again. So you can see there is a small stain here. This is something that you would want to note down on the RCF. And if it was larger, larger or something like this, you just make sure you note that. So you are going to then do the same process, lift the mattress up, take a look underneath the floor, make sure there's no personal items, and then you see there's no trash or personal items. You're just going to continue to move on and wrap up with this armoire right here, utilizing the same process that you did to start the room.
And what about the AC, Jake?
Oh yeah, so when it comes to the AC unit, you want to make sure in this particular unit in the quad, the unit looks like this. You just want to make sure it's between 70 and 72 for the summer. So it's right at 72, so that's good to go. If it wasn't, we just want you to note it down. But that's pretty much everything there is to checking a traditional double space in residence life.
All right. Thank you, Jake.